Bingo. 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 Bingo vaults. Bingo. Bingo. Bango. Bingo. Arco, do bingo vaults. Bingo. 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 Welcome back to another episode of Arco Plays Vault Hunters. Episode 6 so far. We are zooming through the episodes, it feels like, and recently we did a fun little live stream where we did a bunch of scab vaults, we did a few bingos, and today, well, I'm going to try get better at bingos. I feel fairly confident. I've done 2 bingos so far and, well, only gotten 1 bingo from each one, but I am slowly but surely getting better, and getting better is a process. And the best way for us to get better at doing bingos is, well, doing bingos. So today's episode is all about bingos. I'm pretty certain I've said bingo about 30 to 50 times already. A very quick update though. We are now level 56 and we have goodies. I am super duper excited about these goodies. Not only an Omega sword, which I'm kind of in need of a upgrade, but an Omega magnet. This thing could carry us for quite some time, although it's quite hard for me to replace the legendary mining speed that we've got on this one. But we've also got 10 knowledge. Junk management. This is just going to help me with a lot of things. It's going to take quite a long time for us to get this fully up and running, but it will be an investment that I will be very happy about once we get it finished. Oh yeah, that's expensive. Requires an echo pog, and the identifier requires 3 pogs. I don't know how many pogs we can make. I might have to have a look at that at some point, but maybe at some point we run just a bunch of plentiful vaults. Try to get a bunch of gems. But let's roll the gear, shall we? Ooh! We got a legendary. Let's check out the magnet first. Okay. I'll be honest, could probably do with some re-rolling. The reach is really nice. I would love to be able to re-roll the mining speed on this. I think this magnet could work. But also, let's check out this legendary Omega sword. Please be something like chaining attack or poison cloud. Just something good, or even just attack damage, dweller damage. It's got chaining 3 on it though. I think we could do something with this. I think this is usable. Let me mess around with these real quick and do some re-rolling. Okay, after messing around a little bit, I have, well, managed to somewhat get them decent. Now, unfortunately, we lost the legendary modifier on our sword. I'll be honest, this sword's okay. It's not great. I got a bit unlucky with the chaining attack, unfortunately, but it is an upgrade to what we had. And then our magnet is an interesting one because, yes, we're losing a lot of mining speed, but we're now gaining a lot more copiously, which is super important. Trap disarm, which is important. And we're gaining a bit of reach, so I can't really complain. So I think this is a fairly decent magnet for us now. It has been a while. In fact, actually, it's been about a month and a half. So what happened? Why the long break? I have been super duper busy. Life has gotten in the way and illness has also gotten in the way, but we are finally back. Kind of. Sort of. I am going to be making a couple of changes. See, originally when I started this series, I was just recording and uploading whenever I could and had a video available. However, I am now going to change this. Now, in terms of when the videos will go live, that is a bit of an iffy subject. For starters, episodes will now be released on Monday, 5 PM GMT/BST. But in terms of the space between episodes, depends on what's going on in my life, to be completely honest. So sometimes it might be every week, sometimes it might be every few weeks, sometimes it might even be a month. Again, I am really sorry for that. But what about in-game stuff? What has happened since we have last been on? Well, I'm level 60, almost level 61, and I have been vaulting. I have been doing a lot of bingos, and I have gathered up quite a fair bit of loot. I have also been doing a lot of plunder vaults to restock on ores and stuff like that. However, we do have a slight issue with our ores at the moment. Echo gems. I have 4. I am very, very poor. But there is some good news from all of this. Look at all these goodies. So many cards. We've also got 2 of these soul vortexes, which I need to defuse. We got 15 knowledge. I believe I can actually probably craft up a couple more. I got a bunch of legendary gear here. I have sorted through these. I don't think any of them are really usable for us right now, but I wanted to keep them because I think it would be really cool for us to store every single legendary piece of gear that we get from now on. And then we have the extra goodie box. This is the goods beyond goods. 2 trinkets, of which I am in desperate need, and an artifact. So I think first we're actually going to open the artifact. It's not a dupe. Bingo. Nice. We're not doing too bad here. And now for the most important bits, the trinkets. I've only actually got 2 trinkets at the moment. So what am I after? I'm either after the wings, frog, or... I'm not sure what else. I believe those are the 2 that I really desperately want right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a crystal ball. Increase your mana by 100% of your total mana. That's important because I have changed my build recently, but we'll go over that in a minute. Let's open up the other one. You've got to be joking. It literally has 1 extra... Well, I'm stuck with just 3 trinkets now unlocked. The problem with the mana crystal at the moment is I am using the cufflinks, which increase your cooldown reduction, which is really good for my build right now. But Arco, what is your build? Well, I have decided to switch off Poison Nova for now. Eventually we will revisit the Poison Nova build. I do think it has a lot of potential, and it is actually quite fun, especially when you pair it with stuff like Taunt and Toxic Reaction. However, I wanted to have a little bit more fun with our build. And, well, I've caved into the meta. The meta of Storm Arrow and Fireball. Fireball's a lot of fun. Storm Arrow is completely broken, and eventually we're probably going to switch it out for something else. I do want to try Smite at some point, maybe even Arcon. But Fireball has been so much fun. The cooldown on it is ridiculously low, the damage on it is ridiculously high, and it actually takes a little bit of skill to get used to casting Fireball without just, well, you know, killing yourself. So right now with our build, we're running a lot of increased ability power, cooldown reduction stats. And this is currently our armor set right now. I'm very, very happy with where it is at the moment, but obviously eventually we're gonna hit a new armor cap, which means this gear will be rendered useless once again. But with all that out of the way, I think we should open up all these cards. Now, before you get confused, I do want to inform you guys as well, I have installed some quality of life mods. One of them is really awesome because if I open this card pack right here, let's see what we get. 7 vault plating per 6 ornate chests looted. That would have been really good if it wasn't ornate chests. Horde mobs. Wooden chests. I don't mind the income of bronze, but I'm also really low on vault plating. I'm gonna take the bronze, but boom! As you see just there, it has instantly opened up a new pack. Isn't that awesome? Bang! Alright, I'm gonna do some sorting, and I'm gonna see where we can get our deck at now, because I haven't touched our deck in a very, very long time. So I think we can definitely get a lot more stats in here. Okay, I've done some messing around. I think this is the best I can get it to right now. We need a better deck. We need the treasure deck. I'm just going to be completely honest, because we're almost completely out of space now for our deck, but it's at a pretty good spot. It's not bad. We get 1% knockback resist, 2.4% increase ability power, 1.9% cooldown reduction, 1% increase armor, plus 2 mana, whatever, plus 0.5 resistance, plus 1% mana, plus 2 mining speed, plus 0.6 ability power, and then we get a bunch of benefits, stuff like Vault Silver, Fundamental Focus, Escallion, Vault Bronze. Yeah, I don't think we've done a terrible job, and eventually once we start leveling up these cards, this is where the deck system becomes super duper good. But for now, not bad. Next, I should probably get some more knowledge. 15 knowledge? The question is, though, what to take? Now, there's a lot on my mind at the moment. I would not mind backpacks. Backpacks would be very, very useful. Auto refill would also be useful. Saving up for automation would be incredible. Even something like a soul harvester would be really good, because diffusing items into soul essence takes a very, very long time. Working our way up to brews would also be massive. However, there is one mod in here that I need to get as soon as possible, because we need to automate some vanilla items. What mod is that? It is botany plants. Now, I am 1 knowledge off, so I might have to run a very, very quick vault so that we can try get this and maybe focus down some living chests. So for now, I'm actually going to save the 15 points because I want this really badly so we can automate a lot of cropped stuffs in the game. Now, I do have that 1 extra knowledge, but I have saved the absolute best to last. And can I just say, I absolutely love my outfit right now. It's all over the place. It's brilliant. Just like this episode. Oh, baby. Angel block. I have been saving up like a madman for this. It's not super duper expensive anymore. But oh boy, when I was saving up for this, it took a long time. But I have done it. If I place this down, look at me go! Now this is gonna make base building a lot easier, and this couldn't have come at a better time. You see, previously we visited a bunch of different locations for a new base, and there were a lot of really cool locations, and I got some very good feedback from it as well. Some of the island ones looked really, really cool, and there was even a cave one that got mentioned because it does look pretty sweet. However, on stream we found something pretty special. Let's go check it out, shall we? Now, I know what the hell you're thinking. Arco, where the hell are you? Well, I have found 2 beautiful locations within touching distance of one another. Well, about 1,000 blocks, but let's be honest, that's nothing. And I know what you're thinking. Arco, your chunks haven't rendered. You are wrong. Look at this. First off, this area is really, really cool, but I have found a really, really sweet location just over here. Let me just... Whoop. Look at this. This is... Oof. Incredible. There's so much space. It's humongous. And not only that, it's got a really, really cool cave system. But it's also a really, really cool location on the exterior as well. It's even got a village on top. But yes, I think this place will most likely be our new home for the rest of this series. Everything's just so beautiful. There's so many really cool areas around here. And in fact, actually, I'm going to take you to the one that is very, very close by. Because this location definitely deserves an honorable mention. Look at this. This is insane. The only issue I have with this spot right here is last time I played the Vault Hunters mod pack, not recording and stuff like that, I based in a desert. So it is kind of rerunning the same thing I've already done before, and I would like to change it up, but I had to throw this in the video because this is so sick. And for anyone wondering or curious or kind of wish that they could play the Vault Hunters mod pack on the exact same seed, now in the description, I did forget to do this when we started this series, I am going to have the seed number down in the description so that you guys can play along if you want and explore all these beautiful locations that we have managed to get from this seed. But yes, do make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you are happy with our leading, I would say, our leading location right now, because it is definitely between that cave area with the village on top or one of the sky islands for certain. But with all of that out of the way, I'm actually going to end today's episode. I did originally had plans for this episode that would have been really, really cool, but unfortunately, as mentioned earlier, a lot of life stuff got in the way. However, there is one last thing I would like to mention. Our pick is, well, it's on its last legs right now. So, between this episode and the next episode, I am going to grind up some levels. Get to level 65, because that is the next milestone for new tools. And I think it's also time, once we get there, to make a hammer. I'm excited. And I hope you are too. So, I do hope to see you in the next episode. Please like, share the video, subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.